Hi guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're in the best of health. I hope you're drinking water and minding your business. So it's your girl Eniolaasunlo, and today we are going to be talking about how to maximize your electives in Ukraine. That was a long topic. Okay, so please do me a favor by liking this video, by sharing this video, and if you are new, please do subscribe. It encourages me to produce more content like this. If you don't know what a medical elective is or an elective program, it is a program that you undergo, like you go into hospital while you're still in medical school. So you're still a student, but you're going to the hospital to get exposed to the hospital setting, to get exposed to, or if medicine is not like your line, well, you're going to get exposed to the professional setting of whatever you're reading. You get what I mean? So like if you are in Nigeria, I believe that they do their electives when they're about to graduate. So it's kind of like we're introducing you already because you're leaving school already. But if you're in Ukraine like I am, then you most likely will get the chance to do it every year, which is one of the things I'm grateful for. So like every year after second year, I believe you would always run an elective program. So now let's get into tips to making that elective the best you ever have. Okay, so know the language. Why am I saying know the language? Knowing the language helps you on these streets, guys. Knowing like even when we used to have school, in-person school, because now it's like a mix, and most of my classes are either online or at the simulation centers. So like even when we used to have in-person schools, then like sometimes the teachers are really busy with rounds that they don't have time to go back and forth between the patient and we the students. So most times we do like a lot of listening. Okay, then we used to have like this friend Leila, and she used to do like the translation thing for us. So like even then we weren't lost. But as time grew, we learned to like sharpen our ears. They did teach us symptoms and what they're called as I think third year or fourth year. Obviously, if you don't practice these things or practice hearing them and identifying them when you hear them, then in front of patients you're going to be blank. So, and some other times, you're just walking in the corridors of the hospital and a patient walks up to you, where is this place, or I need this, please could you help? Do you understand what I mean? So like to make this elective count for you or to make it work for you, you have to know the language of the people that you're going to be communicating with and that is comfortable for them. Some of these patients actually do know English, but if they don't, do you want to be handicapped? Do you get what I mean? Second tip on the list, I know this kind of sounds silly, but is to bring your own scrubs. Like, unfortunately, there aren't a lot of scrubs to go around on my side of the world, and like if you cannot bring your scrubs or your shoes or your heels, I think I've shown you guys what heels look like, but they're just like plastic nylon bags that we put on our scrub shoes for like extra protection for the patient and for ourselves. So like if you can't bring your own scrubs, you can't bring your own heels, you can't bring your own shoes, imagine you are going to be missing out on a lot of opportunities, most especially if you're looking at a surgical elective. Like, don't do not miss out on all these opportunities just because you forgot to bring or to buy your own scrubs. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the next tip on the list is to be proactive. Like, be proactive by asking ahead of time, putting yourself out there. Yeah, if it was a business, you will sell your market. So in your medical elective program, sell your market. Like, to ask the professors, ask the lecturers, ask your doctors. Be like, oh, you're going for this surgery, or you're going for, I'm so sorry I keep deviating to surgery, maybe because that's what I like to do. But if you aren't doing surgery, if you're doing therapy, if you're doing maybe A&E, anything you're doing, oh, can I be with you? You're having this patient and what, I haven't seen anything like this before. Can I, literally guys, if you ask them over here, the doctors always want to show, but sometimes they're tired because they've put so much energy in previous students, and previous set of students haven't given them so much energy back, so they're just working with, and there's like this stereotype. So like they worked with like maybe, for example, Africans and Indians for like 5-6 years, and they're like, oh, Africans and Indians are like this. So you already coming for your elective program, there's a stereotype that they have of you in their minds. If you do not ask or try to break the stereotype, you will be the same thing. Like you will join the queue. Do you understand? So ask, please. Okay, so the next tip on the list is to be available. Be available. Nights at top demand times. Night at, like, why I'm saying be available because nights are top demand times is because, like, obviously in the night there is a lot of, like, I don't want to say katambula and like let the African in me come out, but there's like a lot of cases and a lot of stuff happening. Someone has broken their leg, their head. God, not like I'm praying for anybody to break their head, but you kind of get the drift. Yeah. So like people are breaking things, losing things, getting things, and the night is like the hustle bustle most of the times in the hospital or in the clinic. So like if you are running your elective programs, I have spoken with students personally who have like gone to Kivska. Kivska is the hospital, one of the hospitals here. Gone to Kivska, gone to okay, Pirogo, I'm not sure, but I'm very sure Kivska hospital, and they've had like night shifts and they have learned a lot in this process. Remember, this video are for students that want to learn. If you don't want to learn, please guys, I'm sure you have other plans and other goals in life anyways. So please be available. Nights are top demand. Okay, so the next step on the list is to be nice to your nurses. Be nice to your health workers. You are a student doctor, you are a doctor in training, you are a pharmacist in training, you are a whatever medical specialty you are in training. Guys, be nice to, I'm stressing the nurse part because most of the times there is like this medical mindset, like, oh, I'm a doctor, you're a nurse, you're below me. No, my dears, friends and family, they are your primary teachers. They are your primary teachers. The nurses are your primary teachers. So if you're not nice to them, they will not teach you. Like, they watch you flop, they watch you make mistakes, they watch you make a fool out of yourself, and they'll laugh at you. Like, they'll go to their room and go and laugh at you because you're very nice to them. So be nice to them, like whatever it takes. Make a mental, physical effort as well to be nice. I'm not saying be overly nice, so because people can tell when you're faking it. Do you understand what I mean? But like, if you're not nice to someone that, and you're hoping that you're going to work together in harmony, how? Okay, so our next step is to decide to learn. You may be discriminated at first, but know this: every teacher, every good teacher loves a student that's ready to learn, that's ready to absorb everything that they're ready to pour into them. Why am I saying be ready to learn? We're in Ukraine, obviously, or wherever you're going to be doing your electives, and if most of the times here, you coming in from another country to do your electives, you might not be the same color. Like here, I'm black, like that. No shade. If you are doing your electives in Nigeria, which is nice, remember that you might be discriminated. Oh God. If you're doing your electives in Nigeria, which is nice, remember that you might be discriminated at for not being on the same level as they are, on the same social strata as they are. There are a lot of things you could get discriminated for. You could get discriminated because you're a lady. So yeah, just be ready. Be ready to learn. Obviously, there will be obstacles looking at you in the face, being like, this one too, one lane. But but if you are ready to learn, keep an open mindset. Whatever obstacles come around, you'll find a way to navigate through them. If you have any more tips, if you have any more comments, suggestions, please leave them in the comment section. If you have, like, we're learning, guys. We are learning. Yeah, so thank you so much for staying with me till the end of this video. Thank you for every love, every support. I see you, I acknowledge you guys. You guys are the best. Peace and lots of love.